It's our attitude. It's our effort. Mental toughness is an attitude. Winning is an attitude. You got to bring it every day.
Hello again, everyone. War Eagle, and welcome to another Saturday of Auburn Tiger football. The Auburn-Georgia series brings out the best in the best players, especially when both teams are in the conversation. What will the fickle finger of fate write in the history book about tonight?
This our place, we're going to turn up and we're going to do what we do, man. Ain't no talking, straight action, man. Hey, all time on three. 1, 2, 3. All time.
In the Deep South, we love our traditions, but really no tradition compares to the Deep South's oldest rivalry. And here today, the stakes are as high as they have ever been.
Everybody follow my lead. I'm hungry. I want to win. I want to win. Follow my lead. Let's go. All time on 3. 1, 2, 3. All time. Let's do it, man.
Be the most physical team. Wideouts block. Make plays when you get a chance. Running backs run physical. O-line dominate the O-line. Okay? Everybody do their job, and this will be a lot of fun. And like Coach said earlier today, have fun, man. That's why you came to Auburn, right? Have fun out there kicking their tail. That's what I want to see today. Everybody got it?
Our choice, our decision is this right here. We have a decision to make. We have a decision to make. Everybody understand, everything starts and ends with a decision. You decide to do it, you decide not to do it, or you decide to wait. But everything starts with a decision. Right now, we're deciding this. We're going to go out, and we're going to dominate with effort. We're going to dominate with effort. We're going to give them everything we got. Does everybody understand that?
These are the big games. These are the games y'all got to seize the moment and take advantage of it. They good. What y'all going to do when they come and challenge y'all? Step up. Be the man. These are plays. Football is about 11 one-on-one. If y'all do that the whole game, we're going to be victorious. And I'll come in and celebrate with y'all after the game.
Listen, there's going to be ups and downs in this deal. All right? Stay the darn course. I want great energy on that sideline.
It's now time again for these honorable foes to play one of the biggest games ever in a rivalry that spans 125 years.
Auburn Football Every Day is presented by the Better Network, Verizon, Better Matters, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, we cover what matters, and by Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel, hotel.
Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
America, it's time. Time to break free from the confines of your couch. To tear yourself away from the tyranny of technology. To revolt against a social revolution that's anything but social. It's time to embrace the possibilities right outside your door. It's time to build your Declaration of Independence.
Georgia got off to a 7-0 lead to start the game. Auburn needed to respond on its first offensive possession.
This will be just inside of 55 yards. Carlson kicks this one. Plenty of leg and plenty good.
Obviously, they went down and scored, pretty quickly, but we wanted just to move the ball down the field. Obviously, we wanted to punch it in the end zone, but coming away with just 3 points was kind of critical. So it was a big drive for us.
They had the momentum, went down and scored a touchdown, and offense putting some points on the board was really huge, at that moment.
I think it was important for us to respond. We'd love to get touchdowns instead of field goals, but definitely for our momentum, keep our fans going. Our fans were awesome Saturday, so it was great to, put a drive together, get down there and at least get 3. And, I think that was good. We continue to build momentum. I think we kicked 3 field goals before we hit the big touchdown, so definitely important. And, I think it kept our momentum going.
Place, kick up, kick is good. Now Daniel Carlson has at least been on the money. His 2 kicks here early on.
Daniel is very, very reliable. Obviously, as an offense, you want to put it in the end zone as much as possible, but with him, it's kind of a safety net for us. So he's the best in the country at it.
Snap, coming up to Stovall. There it is, puts it down, kicks it up. And it is up and it is good again. Daniel Carlson has single-handedly given Auburn the lead here this afternoon. 9-7 Tigers.
Daniel is awesome, aka Megatron. Anytime that he's on the field, it's a guaranteed 3. So it's big, getting those points, just getting momentum back.
The Tigers would come away with field goals on their first 3 possessions to lead 9-7.
From in trouble, down he goes! Harlan Davison!
After the defense forced the Bulldogs to punt for the 4th straight time, Auburn looked to build its lead before the end of the first half.
First down play here for Stidham. Wants to throw, back in the pocket, looking deep, flings it deep down the field. Pass is caught! Touchdown, Auburn! Darius Slayton makes the catch at the goal line for 42 yards, and the Tigers lead 15-7.
We had set it up perfectly. We got the look we wanted. Fake the screen to Ryan, and then the safety came down with Eli, so I threw it over the top to Darius, and sure enough, it worked out.
Really good throw, obviously. I think the catch was even better, though. Darius did a great job of adjusting to the ball and kind of made a tough catch and rolled in the end zone. And our O-line did a great job with protection. Our running backs were involved, tight end involved in that, and it was definitely a momentum builder for us. And it just proves those guys, our young receivers are growing up, starting to make plays down the field.
Beautiful, beautiful catch and a great play call. It was a fake on the quick screen to Ryan Davis, and Jarrett Stidham had all day long in the pocket and floated it up, and Darius Slayton ran down and just kind of snagged it out of the air at the 1-yard line and falls in. Auburn is up by 8.
I think that was one of the keys of the game. We had 3 drives where we had 3 field goals, and when you're playing a very good team, that you gotta put points on the board. And when he hit Slayton, it kind of opened everything up and really gave the offense confidence, the rest of the game.
That play kind of hit like a big momentum play for us, and after that, we were just kind of going through our entire game plan and what really worked for us.
Great job right there, fellas. Great job. Great job.
Like big breath, you're like, because you're like, okay, I know we can score. Now we just have to keep rolling and just keep doing the same thing that got us there.
These SEC games are also tough. It's really one play at a time is our mentality, and it definitely relieves a little bit of stress to get that first touchdown. But each drive's different, and that's our goal, is to try to score every time we get the ball. And we've done a decent job of that. But obviously, as we go down the final stretch here, it's going to be even tougher.
Guys, just relax. We're here for dinner. And I'll have the duck. Oh, it's on now.
At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama, we're as passionate about your health as you are about Auburn football.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
I got a curb violation, B13 in pursuit.
Uh-oh, honey, hurry.
Oh, pardon me, ma'am. Excuse me. Sorry. Excuse me, sir. Sir?
Hit the lift gate!
Pardon me, excuse me. Excuse me, sir. Pardon me, excuse me, ma'am.
Nice work.
The 2017 Toyota RAV4. Get 0% APR for 72 months plus $1,000 holiday bonus cash on a 2017 RAV4. Toyota, let's go places.
The Auburn offense was forced to punt on their first drive of the second half. But for the third consecutive game, the Tigers changed the momentum on special teams.
Here's Aiden Marshall. Kicks this one high, wobbly kick, fair catch called for by McCole Harmon. He dropped the ball, and a man scrambled for it at the 24. Auburn says they have it. Auburn says they have it. Let's see. They do!
It's huge. I mean, it's huge both ways. It's huge for our team, getting the ball, possessing the ball. They're turning it over to our offense in good field position. And you know what? That's got to be tough on the opposing team. That's got to be a little bit demoralizing to see the ball turn right back over, and then the defense knows they got to trot right back out and try to put a stop to Auburn's offense.
That was a turning point in the game, and actually, I think the score was 16-7 at the time, and they had just stopped us coming out of halftime, and when they fumbled the ball, we recovered it and kind of put it in the end zone pretty fast, and you could just look at that sideline and how the crowd got into it. It was just like the life was sucked out of them. So that was a great turning point in the game, and I actually feel like that kind of like inspired the victory.
Following the turnover, Auburn quickly extended the lead.
And the give to carry on. No, Stidham keeps it around the line end. He's in! Touchdown, Auburn!
What a play call right there. Perfection on the timing, Chip Lindsey.
Auburn's defense turned in a dominating performance, holding the powerful Georgia rushing attack to just 46 yards on the ground.
In the shotgun, wants to throw on first down. Here comes pressure, ball comes loose. Ball rolling around back at the 27-yard line, and Georgia falls on it. Oh, what a hit delivered by Dontavius Russell.
Tackling well, gap schemes, everybody had to do their assignment, play their technique right. Do all the little things right to, complete our goal and our mission, and we accomplish that.
Starts and ends really with our guys up front. We have unbelievable defensive line. I mean, you're talking about whichever four-man rotation they got going at the time. Guys in there with size, speed, athleticism, who run to the ball. That's not easy to do. You see a lot of teams around college football that you can get the linebacker and the D-line to run the ball, but man, we're one of the few ones where you see the D-line run just like what a defensive back would run to the ball, or a linebacker would fly to the ball. That's how our D-line does it. So it really starts up there, but they were very sound gap control between the front, our linebackers, and our secondary, and guys played hard.
It's just something I think that they'll be talking about for a long time to come, holding a a team that's one of the top 5 rushing teams in America with 2 great running backs to 46 yards rushing. It's just really unbelievable, and I really believe that'll help our confidence against the run moving forward.
They're a really good rushing team, man, and we knew if we came in and we stopped the run that we were going to have a very good chance of winning. And we didn't feel like they could beat us, throwing the ball, and obviously they weren't able to. But like I said, man, they have 2 great running backs over there, and Chubb and Sony, and we respect those guys a whole lot. But we just wanted to play gap assigned football, and every man just had to do their job when we felt like we were going to be okay.
In the fourth quarter, Auburn led 33-10 and took the ball looking to put the Bulldogs away for good.
In motion, Ryan Davis. They'll play action to him. Roll Stidham out. Flip back to the left. Johnson wide open. Bye-bye. At the 50, at the 40, 35-30, 25-20. Blockers ahead. 10-5. Dice with a pylon. Touchdown, Auburn! Turn the lights out in Athens, Georgia. Auburn 39, Georgia 10, 55 yards on the screen pass to Kerryon Johnson.
Yes, sir. Whoa. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I mean, we had set it up, the entire third and fourth quarter pretty much, getting under center, with bringing motion and then handing the ball off to KJ. Faked with the motion, sprinted out and threw it back to him. And it was a great play call, and we ran it at the perfect time. And the offensive line did a great job of getting out and getting blocks, and KJ did his thing.
It was a play that kind of we had been working for a long time actually, and they hit a version of it against Texas A&M, and it just seemed like the right time to call it. We'd been kind of pounding the ball and trying to impose our will a little bit on those guys and burn some clock, and it was a third down, and we needed kind of a spark and a conversion, and really executed the play well, and worked out good for us.
It was amazing because it's like the whole defense flowed to the right, and the throwback, we were like, oh my God, it's so open. And like all you seen was like green grass. Tager was like leading. I was behind, and Casey was right there with him, and then just Kerryon just followed us into the end zone, and it was like an amazing, they put the nail in the coffin.
Johnson's touchdown put Auburn ahead 40-10. Auburn football every day is presented by the Better Network, Verizon, Better Matters, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Alabama, we cover what matters, and by Tiffin Motorhomes, made to move you.
Fans, direct your attention to the flagpole for a special presentation.
You never really leave Auburn, because Auburn never leaves you.
We are tethered by a legacy of fierce ambition and fearless optimism. And this is our time, our moment to be who we dare to become. We are the Auburn Tigers. So yell War Eagle and let the game begin. Here's to building champions. Ford F-150, official truck of the Auburn Tigers. See your local Ford dealer for great offers today.
Is the Southeastern Conference where you go away to college? Not exactly. Yes, we come from all corners, from all histories and experiences. And even though there are unique customs, new favorite foods, and new languages, the SEC is not really where you go away to college. It's where you come home. Because here, it just means more.
Auburn defeated the top-ranked Bulldogs 40-17 And the sellout crowd at Jordan-Hare Stadium played a huge role in the Tigers' victory.
Man, it was unbelievable. The fans were crazy. I mean, that's the loudest place I've ever experienced. I think it was louder than Clemson this year, and that was pretty wild. But I mean, our fans, obviously, they're the best in the country, and they did a great job.
It was unbelievable, and they definitely helped us turn up a little bit more than what we usually would. And they got themselves into the whole game and was swag surfing all over the place, and we started doing it. You know, just like a big family out there, a big party.
Man, that was amazing. Like, that's probably like the most loudest stadium I've ever been in, and it just so happened they're our fans, and not the other way around. But it's just a blessing to be here, and just a blessing to play in front of all those wonderful people.
It's great playing in front of those fans, man. They're always loud, especially on third downs, and they get extremely loud. When the offense make big plays, they're loud, and I mean, anytime you see anyone on the field, throw their hands up to tell the crowd, get into it, they immediately get into it, man. So, I'm the type of guy I love crowd energy. So anytime I make a play, you'll always see me celebrating.
That's what you live and dream about, and that's why our players come to Auburn to play at a great institution like this and a program like this. It doesn't get any bigger than this. It's the definition of big-time college football.
27 Tigers grew up in the state of Georgia. Beating the Bulldogs was extra special for these Auburn men.
It was big. It was a big one. I'm from Georgia, so I want to have those bragging rights. And my team, we all accomplished that goal, and a lot of guys say, hey, this for you. You from Georgia, this for you. We made it happen.
That was big, especially for the older guys, because that was our first time beating Georgia, actually. And just to send the seniors out on a good note, man, and that's very special for us as a unit. And we just wanted to go and do it for the Georgia boys, and so they can have bragging rights when they go home. And we got another game in 2 weeks that we want them to do it for us, so we can have bragging rights while we're home. And that's just kind of a deal that we had, so we got one half of that deal done already.
It's very special, and I think you saw at the end of the game, it was just a really special moment. We've had some tough losses against them. Obviously, the year before was an extremely tough loss, and to win like that in that moment against a quality team like them was really special.
How about that defense? All right, held for 46 yards. 46 yards. One of the top rushing teams in college football.
What is that, man?
How about that offense? Rushed for 237 yards. And you closed your will on them in the second half. How about that special teams? We recovered the fumble. We had the big punt return. Let me just tell you this. You seized the moment tonight. The moment was yours. We talked about it being our time. And you proved tonight it's our time. How we going? You made a statement. You made a statement to the college football world, loud and clear tonight. You dominated the #1 team in the country. Where is Carlos Rogers at? Come on up here, Carlos. Come on up here. Come on up here.
I would say, man, proud of y'all boys, man. Y'all made everybody in this family look good.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. War Eagle, fly out the field. Never conquer, never yield. War Eagle, listen to. Fly out the 1 and 2. Go, go, go. On the big, big, shake up the camp. You have, stand up and yell. Hey, War Eagle, let's go. Auburn, power, Dixieland. Hey!
When you bring the indoors outdoors, there are no rules.
Guys, just relax. We're here for dinner. And I'll have the duck. Oh, it's on now.
Sophie, his 13th birthday. Gift, we've got you. Guitar, coming tomorrow. Road game today, surprise party tomorrow. Change of plans. Game tomorrow.
No, birthday tomorrow.
Hotel. Guitar, reroute.
Birthdays are on birthdays.
Party, relocate. UPS My Choice makes rerouting packages easy. How we're helping companies solve for the needs of customers like Sophie.
It's time now for the Yellowwood Lineman of the Week, brought to you by Yellowwood brand pressure-treated pine. If it doesn't have that yellow tag, you don't want it. This week's Lineman of the Week is Casey Dunn. The Trussville, Alabama native helped Auburn rush for 237 yards in its 40-17 victory over Georgia. Dunn was also named the SEC Lineman of the Week following the game. Casey Dunn, your Lineman of the Week. Auburn welcomes Louisiana Monroe to Jordan-Hare Stadium on Saturday. Kickoff is set for 11 a.m. and will be televised by ESPN2.
They do a great job. They mix it up, give you a lot of different looks, very aggressive, attacking kind of style defense. So those guys have done a really good job there, and we better have a really good week of practice and be ready to go.
They've got talent. They do things that make it tough on the defense. They're going to test you, make sure that you're sound run and pass. They've got a quarterback with some length about him, and he's kind of a dual threat guy. He can run in and pass the ball. They're a good team, and we're going to have to get after them and give them our full undivided attention, which our players are. They've bought into the fact that, hey, this week it's one thing. It's Louisiana Monroe. Let's go.
We're talking about a team that's extremely well coached. You're talking about a top 20 offense. I mean, they're scoring 50 points a game, and they've got one of the best kick return specialists in all of college football. So, this is a game that we need to improve. We need to get better. Last week is behind us. That's in our rearview mirror. We need to improve and keep our momentum going.
Auburn Football Every Day is produced by War Eagle Productions in association with Auburn Sports Properties.